What's going down, folks? It's your boy C23 back on the sticks once again with another Madden 17 franchise video for you guys. And jumping into this one, we're still negotiating a contract extension with Courtney Upshaw. And during our last conversation, he said that he really liked where things were heading in terms of the signing bonus, but not so much on the salary. So this time around, we're going to try to put an offer on the table that he cannot refuse. I'm going to toss him a 3-year deal worth $15.4 million. And without hesitation, he agrees to the terms, saying that he's excited to sign such a great offer to stay with the team. So now that we've locked up a core contributor to our run defense, we can focus on other areas in free agency and during the draft. Now getting into the gameplay, folks, this is our second meeting with the Carolina Panthers, and this game is essentially to win the NFC South. The Panthers have already locked up a playoff spot, and depending on the outcome of this game and next week versus the Saints, our Falcons could very well win the NFC South, folks. So we definitely got to come out here and try to take advantage of the opportunity. Now getting into my first drive on defense here, you can see that Carolina is coming out and they're trying to be a little shifty with their attack, trying to mix in some runs and some pass plays out of the pistol, and that was a missed tackle right there. I should have had him in the backfield. But that brings up a 2nd and 8 now. Cam takes the snap under center, drops back, has time in the pocket, looks downfield, and ends up throwing it away because there was nowhere to go with it. Great coverage downfield by the Falcons secondary. On 3rd and 8, Cam in the shotgun dumps it off to Ted Ginn Jr. there for the completion, but we're right there to make the tackle shy of the first down. Coming out on offense here, we're looking to be aggressive, going with the play action to Julio Jones, and he's able to make a big completion right there on the first play from scrimmage. Bringing up a 1st and 10 now. We try to go with the ground game, but the Panthers D is all over it. On 2nd and 11 here, Matt Ryan drops a perfect pass in the bucket right there to Sanu, who's able to make the catch right in front of the DB and safety. Next play, Matt Ryan has time in the pocket, tries to get rid of it to a cutting Sanu, but cannot complete the pass. He ends up throwing off of his back foot and throws an incomplete pass on the play. So 2 incompletions later, the drive stalls, and check out what happens on the field goal try. It is blocked, folks. Are you kidding me? That is the first time we've had a field goal block all season long, and I'm going to cue up a little teaser for you guys and let you know that there is a couple more of those shenanigan type plays in this one. So just be on the lookout for those as this video continues, and you guys let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, because honestly, there were a couple of times in this one where my controller almost ended up in my neighbor's front yard, and that interception right there was one of the plays that I'm talking about. Check this out. The ball is just perfectly thrown over my receiver's head, and the linebacker ends up getting it, and it looks like it grazes the helmet a little bit and ricochets into the linebacker's hands. Do you guys see this? I think Madden just got me with one right there, because I've thrown that pass to the tight end probably about 80 times this season, and every time I've thrown to that route, I've never seen a pass come off that inaccurate. So I'm calling shenanigans right there, folks, because that was the only way that I could throw a pick on that play. But anyway, our defense does a great job to holding the Panthers to 3 after throwing that interception in the red zone right there. But check out what happens on our next drive on 4th and 1. We're backed up in our own territory. I decide to go for it, complete the pass to Julio on a slant play, and he takes it all the way to the house. And then he does a little bit of celebrating on the way to the end zone, high stepping all the way. And then one quick strike, we're able to respond to the Panthers score. And Coleman never has a chance on this play. Julio set him up and pretty much shook him out of his cleats to take it all the way to the house on the slant play right there. And for those of you that have been following the series so far this season knows that Julio's been doing that all season long. So there's really no surprise there to see him make a play right when we needed one on 4th and 1. Anyway though, look at my DB getting trucked by Cam Newton. That is a play right there that you never want to have to make. You see Cam in the open field, if he's coming at you about to dip the shoulder, unless you're a player built like JJ Watt or Courtney Upshaw, you definitely don't want that problem. Now after Claiborne makes the tackle on the ball carrier right there, it's 2nd and 7. Cam in the shotgun, dropping back, looking downfield, throws it in the coverage, and it's picked off by Desmond Trufant. The pass intended for Kelvin Benjamin is intercepted by Desmond. He just breaks on the ball while the pass is in the air, steps in front of it, and comes down with the play. And one of the few times that Trufant's been tested all season, he comes up huge with the pick right there. So on our next drive, it's 3rd and 1 here. Devontae gets the carry and ends up picking up the first down and a couple extra yards on top of that. Bringing up a 1st and 10 now. Matt Ryan, 5-step drop, throws it into coverage, and is picked off by the linebacker. And he's trying to take it back the other way with it, but fortunately Matt Ryan dives out and makes a tackle right there, saving the touchdown. And then on the second play of the drive following the pick, this happens. Stewart gets the handoff and runs it in for the score untouched. And just like that, any momentum that we may have had is just instantly gone. So on our next drive on 3rd and 10, the pass is completed to Hooper right there to pick up the first down. And then our next play, Matt Ryan comes out with the play action, looks downfield and dumps it off short to Coleman right there. And he's able to make the grab, getting us some positive yardage on the play. Next play on 2nd and 4, we try to get the ground game going. Once again, the Panthers are all over it. Now we're looking at 3rd and 6. Matt Ryan then dumps it off short to Patrick DeMarco, who makes the catch but goes nowhere with it. So we're forced to settle for 3 on the drive right there. It would have been nice to get 7, but we'll take the 3 to tie the game up. Now on the Panthers' next drive is 1st and 10. Newton in the gun looking downfield, but he's sacked by Beasley. But that sack looked a little awkward to me, so I took another look at it, and what kind of tackle is that by Vic Beasley? I've never seen a tackle like this ever in my life. He just elbows him in the stomach, and I don't quite think that that's a legal play right there, but fortunately the refs didn't see it and call anything, because I don't know all the NFL rules, but I'm pretty sure you can't do that. But on the next play right here, Cam has time in the pocket and completes the pass to Benjamin in the end zone. What a defensive breakdown and coverage right there, folks. So with 10 seconds to go in the half, we come out and we're still trying to play aggressive here. Maybe we can get in field goal range and put 3 on the board before the half. So after the nice completions to Julio and Hooper, it puts us in perfect range for Matt Bryant to drill the field goal as time expires in the half. And those 3 points were huge right there, because it gives us a little bit of momentum in the second half, because we come out and hand the ball off to Freeman. He reads the blocks perfectly and breaks loose, taking it all the way to the house. He starts to run out of gas a little bit here towards the end, but it's already too late. The ball has already crossed the goal line. But taking a look at it from the sky cam, look at the great blocks downfield. Freeman just had to make one guy miss and cut it back outside, and he was out the back door and gone. So just when we were about to abandon the run game, Freeman breaks off a huge run for the score right there. That was huge. But on the Panthers' next drive, they're still marching downfield just outside the red zone here on 2nd and 7. They keep handing the ball off, trying to soften up the middle right there, but our defense does a pretty good job at containing the run here. A couple plays later on 3rd and 4, Newton in the gun fires the pass to Ted Ginn in the back of the end zone, and they end up retaking the lead. On their very next drive, they hand the ball off to Stewart, trying to run off right tackle, but we are right there to shut that down. And the same results on the very next run play. Stewart tries to run up the middle, but we're right there. So on 3rd and 8, Newton in the gun having time, connects with his tight end Olsen across the middle, and he's able to move the chains there, setting up shop at the 28. Next play, Newton in the gun, firing outside to Ted Ginn. The pass is completed and Collins is right there on the tackle. So now they're looking at 2nd and 1. The handoff goes to Stewart, and we are right there to shut that play down in the backfield for no gain. And then on 3rd and 1, Newton hands the ball off to Stewart, and again our run defense is right there to shut that play down. So on 4th down, they end up going for 3, but check out what happens. A flag is called on the play. It's roughing the kicker, and their drive stays alive. I don't believe that, folks. You mean to tell me through 15 weeks there's been no roughing the kicker calls, but all of a sudden on that one drive right there versus the Panthers, right when they need help to extend their drive, a roughing the kicker penalty is called. And of course it sets up the touchdown right there to Olsen, who somehow breaks away from Robert Alford on that play, who runs a 4.39 40 and ends up wide open in the back of the end zone. I'm thinking that Alford's speed should have at least allowed him to recover a little bit on that play. But anyways, it's a 2-score game now. On 4th and 7 on my next drive, I go for it, complete the pass to Sanu, and he picks up the first down, but now he's clutching his shoulder. The injury bug is just spreading through our roster like the plague right now. Come on, not another injury. And Deion Jones, I feel your pain right there, bro, because our guys have made it through the entire season relatively healthy. To start getting injured around week 13 and week 14, especially with the playoffs around the corner, it's just a little bit frustrating. So after the completion to the tight end there at 2nd and 1, Matt Ryan comes back, goes play action, goes deep to Julio Jones, but it's picked off. And at this point, being down 2 scores, we had to try something. So I probably forced that pass right there, but we needed to make a big play to at least try to get back in this one. So on 1st and 10 now, back on defense, Cam hands the ball off to the back and Beasley knocks it loose, and we recover the ball inside of our own 15-yard line. Beasley demolishes the ball carrier, knocking it loose, and we recover. So if we can get a score here, we can get right back into this game. Matt Ryan going with the handoff to Freeman, and he gets all the way to the 3-yard line, setting us up with 1st and goal. We go back to the run game again out of the shotgun, and this time it goes nowhere. They shut that down. So now we're looking at a 2nd and goal. Matt Ryan fires to Julio Jones, and he comes down with it for the touchdown. So now we got to go for 2 here. Ryan taking the snap, firing the pass to Julio Jones, connecting with him on the slant. And just like that, it's a 3-point ball game. So we must get a defensive stop right here. Newton in the pocket, throws off his back foot and completes it to Dixon. That's a back-breaking play right there. I don't know how that pass was so accurate by Cam, but he's able to pick up the first down and he keeps the drive alive. A couple plays later on 2nd and 10, the shenanigans strike again. Did you guys just see that? After Olsen just makes the completion yet again for another first down, just watch Devondre Campbell. I've been telling you guys all game long that Madden has been doing some really questionable things in this game right here versus the Panthers, but it doesn't get any more deliberate than this. I send more people than they can block, but watch Trey Turner. He's completely turned to block Deion Jones, yet my user-controlled Devondre Campbell is warped into his block. I'm telling you guys, they really wanted me to lose this game. But you know, I'll still come out and compete because on the next play, I dial up the blitz and it gets home. Cam goes down for the sack and it backs them up to 4th and 16. They try a long field goal and it misses just short of the goalpost, so the field goal is no good. And despite everything, we still have a shot in this one. With 2:41 left in the game, Matt Ryan completes the pass to Julio Jones, but it's knocked loose and the Panthers recover. Are you serious, Madden? You have got to be joking me right now. Julio makes the catch right here on the slant, turns upfield, and the DB punches the ball loose. Coleman recovers the ball, and just like that, the game is over. What an unbelievably devastating way to lose a game. Oh my goodness, I can barely take it, you guys. I quit. The shenanigans were just a little bit too much to overcome in this one, and this one stings not only because we lost the way that we did, but because with this loss now, that means the Carolina Panthers win the division once again. And obviously I'm joking, folks. Regardless of all the shenanigans that happened in this one, we still had more than enough opportunities out there to win this game. Unfortunately, we ended up coming up a little bit short, and that's just the way that it goes sometimes. So we just have to regroup and get ready for New Orleans next week. And I'm probably going to end up sitting my starters in that one. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, folks, that's all the time I got in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.